All right, let's go ahead and look at an example where we're using similar figures and we're going to establish that their corresponding sides are proportional. All right, so similar figures are figures that are the same shape but not necessarily the same size. We're going to establish that they are proportional, however. So, which proportion is true is our question. Let's go ahead and start with our labels. So, I'm going to start by marking our corresponding sides. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use congruency markers. All right. So, this will just show that these are in fact corresponding. And I'm going to start clockwise, and I start with 1. You can also use the angle marks. Sometimes they do turn the shape on you. So that can kind of give you your bearings on which sides are corresponding. And we're just going to go around. And our last side will get 4. So that helps me establish which sides are corresponding. Corresponding sides are in the same location on their respective figures. All right. So which proportion must be true? Something that we do need to establish is that they are being consistent. All right. So if they put figure 1 on top on the left, then figure 1 must also be on the top on the right-hand side. All right, they can't do figure 1 over figure 2 on the left and then flip it and do figure 2 over figure 1 on the right. That would not work for our proportion. So let's go ahead and look. Our first one says A over B. So this one is saying that A is corresponding to B. Looking at our congruency marks, though, we can see that A has 4. B only has 2. All right, so those are not actually corresponding sides. And because of that, we can eliminate answer choice F. All right, on G, we have 3.2 and 2. Those are both corresponding. They are in the same location. And then we have A over 8. All right, again, 4 and 4. So those are corresponding sides. We can see too that figure 2 is on top on the left and figure 2 is also on top on the right. So that's definitely a contender for our answer. Let's go ahead and mark that. But let's eliminate the other ones just in case. So H says that B, side B, is corresponding to 6.4, which we can establish is true. They both have 2 congruency marks. And that's over 8 and 5, or that equals 8 over 5. Unfortunately, they had figure 1 on top on the left and figure 2 on top on the right. So because of that, we can eliminate H. Let's look at J. J says that 2 is corresponding to 3.2. That is true based on our congruency marks. And that equals B over A. All right, so B and A are not corresponding sides. B has 2 congruency marks and A has 4. So because they are not corresponding, we can go ahead and eliminate answer choice J, and then G would be our answer. And that's how we establish that the sides of similar figures are proportional.